everybody to lawn service number 7. I think this is lawn service
Yeah,
7.
it's weird how quick I forget what episode it is.
Yeah.
Probably.
But we are joined by a very special guest today. His name is Aarush Hati. Did I say your
You
name right?
Yeah, that's good. I think it's close enough.
All right. I
You're
can.
like a Roosh Hottie, am I right?
uh,
You would have sex with
so
this
yeah,
man.
today we are. Do we even have a debate planned for today?
Um,
Not much planning
Oh.
went into today's episode, but let me assure you it's going to be a good one. We are going to be going in depth on all of the memes, the laughs, the goofs, the gaffs of North Penn and our years at North
Meme
Penn.
review.
Yeah, basically. Um, yeah. So let me put the Comic Sans text up. What are we doing?
My name has never looked better.
And it never will.
I mean, this is our
why did you
default.
add the drop shadow?
Well, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to read it. It didn't contrast well enough with the grass. So I had to go like crazy drop shadow on it. Like
Yeah,
the
I don't
top
know.
one, you can't really tell, but the top text also does have drop shadow. It's just not as severe.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I've got a keen eye. I'm not
So
even
you
old
guys
anymore.
just want to get right into it? I mean, we can just add them as we go off of Twitch shadow.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Let's
Let's
just
get
jump-
right into the news.
Let's just jump into it.
Let's get
I just-
right into the news. Okay.
Shut the hell up.
Before we start breaking down the North Penn memes themselves, can we take a minute to acknowledge the biggest meme of all, North Penn?
Yeah.
That's true. I agree with that.
The
I don't
second
know. I think it's pretty
of all
standard.
is
Wait,
the
but we're not
standard.
allowed to talk about Keemstar or anything, right? Is that why you?
What? We're not allowed to talk about Keemstar?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to voice my opinion that I think he's a terrible person? What's he gonna do? Throw us on drama alert? Dox a
Okay.
couple high school kids? I'd be happy to see him.
Small Town podcast just destroys me.
Dude,
I'd be happy to
dude,
see him if he wants to dox me.
dude, if I get cyberbullied by Keemstar's army, I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna cry.
Dude, if we were actually legitimately on drama alert, I would honestly be way more happy about just getting that level of exposure than the fact that the exposure is on drama alert.
I don't know. I'm looking to make a quick buck, and I got a hefty team of lawyers behind me.
Are you guys taking a side in the big Keemstar versus
Well, I think we should have
H3N3?
stopped making videos back in 2016, and the fact that I found out he was back like last year on Minecraft
Yeah.
Money, I was really annoyed. I was like, I thought this guy was gone. He's probably still a douche.
Yeah, and he still is.
Okay, so do we want to get into the memes? The meme
Let's jump.
tiers?
Let's jump into it.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's jump
so-
into it.
First one is John Taylor breaking the chairs. This is a Pembroke meme.
Arush doesn't-
I'm sure Arush, you can
Oh, this
bless
meme?
us.
No, you guys fill me in. What happened?
Okay, so
Okay.
let me just
Set the
this was a
stage.
monumental event. So
This was
I'm sure.
so funny.
Wait, which middle school did you go to, Arush?
I went to Pendale.
Okay, this will
Yeah,
be
you
used
went
to the
against
worst
you in
one.
the future.
Hey, shut up.
Okay, so I'm sure that at Pendale they had something very similar to like Olympic Day, Red and Blue Day. It was called at Pembroke.
Yeah, we had a blue and white day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it's Red and Blue Day, right? And there's this event called the Balloon Sit. Did you guys have this?
No, we had some whack ass events. No, we didn't have anything like that though.
Okay, so all right, the
They probably
Balloon
learned
Sit is
from
possibly
us.
the funniest event ever. Okay.
So
So
good.
basically, there's the two teams on either side of the gym running across long ways, right? So you have the two teams lined up. This is like a relay race kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
On the other side of the gym, there's a chair and one of the team members with like a big trash bag full of balloons, right? So the team member will hold the balloon through the back of the seat, like a regular classroom seat, right? And you have to run across the gym and sit on the balloon and pop it, and then you can run back and tag your teammate, right?
Dude, I'm reliving this as you're telling
So you
it,
can
and it's
I'm
so
not can
good.
just imagine.
right? So what a normal person does is exactly that. They run across the gym, they turn around, they sit their ass on the chair, they pop the balloon, right? No big deal, right?
Sometimes they
So
don't pop it on the first
John
time, so I have to
Taylor,
sit
the
up and down.
absolute legend, at this point in his career, I would venture to say that he's well over 200 pounds.
Yeah,
In what was this, eighth or ninth grade?
this was in ninth grade, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so he sprints across the gym. Like I would be genuinely scared to be in front of this man though, as fast as he was going.
Like a Thomas the Tank Engine theme just
Yeah,
playing as
for
he runs.
yeah, for real. Like imagine like a bull charging in a bullfight. That was John Taylor, right? So he is booking it across the gym. And he, no joke, takes like a Michael Jordan from the free throw line style jump and lands square ass in the middle of this chair, right? So as you could imagine, the balloon pops, right? And you know what else happens? No one really notices until John Taylor starts running away, but the two back legs of the chair are completely bent backwards, right? So they have to restart the event. They call the thing up. They say, okay, we're restarting it. Just okay, John Taylor, you're not allowed to do a Michael Jordan style jump and land on the chair. He's like, all right, fine. So they restart the event, right? John Taylor's turn comes up again. Same exact thing happens. Same jump, same everything. Didn't even listen. So they
Yeah.
cancel the event, declare it a tie, and take a picture of him with the two broken chairs for the
I'm
yearbook.
sad that they didn't let him keep the chairs.
Yeah, that would have been truly epic as just like a trophy or something. Like, you hang like a stuffed bear head on your wall, like something like that.
Broken chair.
Yeah. Or at least like one of the legs, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
yeah,
bro, that
that's the John Taylor story.
Pendle is never that whack. We had a bunch of normie games during like Blue and White Day. We had like Flip Cup.
I think we had that one.
There's a scooter race, but it was like these big ass tricycles.
Oh, our
Um,
scooter race
Our
was
scooter race was like the four-wheel gym scooters.
yeah,
yeah.
we had that too. No, we had a wheelbarrow race. Was that?
Like a
No, did
human
we have?
wheelbarrow race or someone actually sitting in an actual like
No, no,
wheelbarrow?
I'm pretty sure it was human wheelbarrow, dude. I'm actually blanking. It's been 3 years. I haven't thought about these things.
Yeah, I
Did,
remember our scooter race. Uh, me and Ryan Greenwood, if you even remember him, signed up to do it together because we were like, "Oh, it'll be easy. You just push me across, and boom, done." I'm like 90 pounds at the time. I don't actually know what my weight was, but yeah. So we were like, "Oh, it'll be easy," and then mid-event we find out you actually have to push you switch places, and I had to push Ryan Greenwood back on the scooter. So we were like destroying everyone because I was insanely late, and then I was like, oh, we have to switch places. So I just got down and I just trucked it. I think we still won, just barely.
Hell yeah!
It was a
Remember?
photo finish.
I don't know if Aarush, if you had this one, the one where everyone would take off their shoes and put them in a circle.
Oh my
I
god, that
remember that
one
one.
No,
was so
what's this
dumb.
one? No.
It's the
Everyone,
sneaker relay, right?
everyone takes off their shoes and puts them in the middle of the gym in the when they do the jump ball, and everyone is on the perimeter of the basketball court. And then when they call the whistle, everyone has to run and go and get their shoes and put their shoes on, and then that's it. That's literally it.
Wait, but Carson, do you remember the one where it was like the tire was in the middle and you had to pull it out on your side of like the ring? And I think it was John Taylor versus Will Clark because
Oh
The
yeah.
bro, the
for
No.
whatever
tire pull.
reason,
That was
yeah,
that's
for whatever reason, Will Clark thought he could beat John Taylor in pulling that tire. And I just remember John Taylor shaking him off and leaving with it.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
I was like, oh my god. Poor
Guys,
the
guy.
do not disrespect a future U.S. Army soldier like that.
bro.
Well,
The
I'm just
tire
saying
pull
you.
is the closest that any of the North Penn schools have gotten to gladiatorial combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have a tug of war? Like we had that in elementary school, not
No, we did have a tug of war, I think, right?
We had the
Yeah.
tug of war, and then it devolved into the tire pull when it was just like they would call out everyone, and people would just tackle each other to keep them off the tire. Well, they had one big guy walk off with the tire. That was the strategy.
Yeah, no. Tug of war in Pendale got really, it was extreme. Let me tell you, that was
Got
crazy.
heated.
Yeah.
I remember ninth grade though. Nobody wanted to sign up for anything because nobody wanted to go, and they would just like the people who would run it would just sign people up for stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't actually think I went.
Damn.
Now that I'm thinking back.
Oof.
Yeah, it was like an optional day always. Like for us, we didn't even have to sign up for stuff. Like they'd call you down from the stands. when you were in
No,
attendance.
we had to sign up for stuff, so they actually had
Probably makes it
people
more
do
efficient.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, people were willing to make fools of themselves in Pendle, so it's probably easier.
Well, I just didn't want to go the last day. It was like May. I was like, it's hot out. I don't want to go to school today.
I'm just gonna stay home.
And everybody knew the outcome because I'm still certain it was rigged. Red team always won because Mr. Wright was on red team and he calculated the scores.
No, red team lost in 8th grade.
Yeah, but that was because the 7th graders sucked ass.
Yeah, they
Like
won
they
red
got
team.
their active whooped.
It was so bad that even Mr. Wright couldn't fake it to get red team to win.
Yeah, they got their asses whooped. They got them handed to them.
They got destroyed.
Those 7th graders, God, 7th graders when I was in 8th grade were fucking microscopic.
Yeah, and this is from Keenan's perspective.
Yeah,
too.
this is from my perspective.
Keenan, I agree with you that
Like I
The
was like,
class of-
God damn, is there a bunch of first graders here? Holy shit.
Nothing is crazier than being at the high school in C-Pod when the elementary schoolers are coming in to do the planetarium.
my God,
That's so
yeah.
weird.
You
Yeah.
forget
Right.
how big tiny humans are. Like,
How big tiny humans are.
They're
Bro, every
so...
time I see them, I'll just start like stomping a little harder so they think I'm some sort of gargantuan beast. Because it doesn't, you could be 5 foot or 6 foot, they still think you're a Goliath.
They're still...
And if you make loud noises, they start crying because they're like, holy shit, he's like 3 tons. He could probably
no.
take down an elephant.
they treat the high school like it's a fucking zoo. They come in here and they're just like peering into the classrooms, like, look at these animals.
Well, look, a real life high schooler.
Yeah, 'cause
What do
you
you mean
see-
they don't look like they do on TV?
You see like these Goliaths like hunched over their desk with like their shitty facial hair and like just angry the whole time. You're like, what kind of human is that?
So back on topic a little bit. Where are we putting the John Taylor incident?
Oh,
on
S.
S tier.
S for breaking chairs.
I don't even know that that's a fucking S tier meme right there.
Yeah, if you can break a chair, you deserve S tier on everything. John Taylor is an S tier human.
If this
Do you
was an
guys-
actual tier list of like actual power rankings, do you think John Taylor would be above or below someone like John Cena?
Oh,
Bruh, has John Cena broken a chair? I don't think so.
I mean, are you allowed to use chairs in WWE?
Yeah.
the chairs, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Not,
Yeah,
not like
that's
He
that
where
might
the-
have broken a chair.
That's where the hit him with the chair bit came from. No, but not like the leg. He breaks like the wooden bit.
Yeah,
Nobody
chair,
cares
give him
about.
the chair.
I can break wood, but I can't break like the leg of a chair.
that's impressive actually. I'm not even gonna lie, that's impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
break that.
And twice, bro, and twice.
Yeah,
Well,
like bending.
I'd like to argue with Jack's story. Actually, they did not stop the event. They carried on because the show must go on. But they did pause it for a second, and they also I don't think they told John Taylor not to do it again. That's why he did it again. They just
Yeah,
swapped
because
out
he
the
saw the
chair.
reaction. He did it on purpose, I feel like.
No, the second one, I think he was trying less to break. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't going as ham because he's like, okay, I popped the balloon and I also annihilated the chair. I don't need to annihilate the chair.
but he's
Just the whole
still
John
good.
Taylor story should be like 5 posts worth of clips on our Instagram.
It was
That's-
also like an event full of just broads, like almost entirely broads, and then John Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's facts.
Now, is John Taylor a broad or a dame?
John Taylor's a dame. New requirement: if you want an easy access to the dame tier, just break a fucking chair. Break the leg of a chair.
That's the easiest way to do it. I need to
Yeah.
start.
Okay,
doing
wait. Speaking of John Taylor, though, like you said, like he's you guys went to Pembroke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So he's like Pembroke's iconic, like chubby dude, right?
Yeah, I would say.
No,
Yeah.
Miles is iconic.
Yeah.
I take back my
Yeah.
statement. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, that's fine.
Miles is the most iconic man in this school.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say
I
I would
think-
argue that Ben is the most iconic of North Penn.
No, Dan Haynes is more iconic than both of them combined. Let's be real.
I was just gonna bring in Eric Nicholson, bro.
Eric Nicholson is not iconic. I wish I never knew him. He's infamous.
This podcast is gonna be the one that ages the least well.
This one's gonna age
This is gonna
perfectly.
be the one that interviewers.
I'm
look at.
sorry, Eric Nicholson, but you kicked down a door on the ski trip, and I will never forgive you. Even though it wasn't my door, it had nothing to do with me. Bruh, Ms. Rebecca was so pissed for the rest of the trip, I felt like I was gonna get slaughtered. And I never do anything.
You've never done anything ever.
Yeah, I don't break laws. In case any teachers are watching.
For legal reasons, everything here is a joke.
Yes.
No, everything here is not a joke. Because we've
Oh.
never said anything illegal.
I have a
That's
feeling that's not true, but I'm not gonna go back through the VOD and.
Well, at least not in this episode.
That can be like episode like 100.
Episode 100. We break the law.
Okay, so next meme, Mr. Jones, this image. I mean, why would they even make that video?
F tier, garbage.
Okay, I'll agree. It's a bit overused, but it's such
Yeah.
a great reaction picture.
It's a good picture. It's
I
just
mean,
pretty
I wish it was
overused.
any other statement.
You can erase it and make it your own.
I
Yeah.
know.
You
That's
can
the
do that,
best
yeah.
part of it.
The reason I don't like it, the reason it's F tier is because with the Hose Mad thing, it is specifically saying this is only the Hose Mad edition.
Yeah.
Like, you should have included a blank slate if you wanted just the format, but this is the meme, not the format. And this meme is F tier.
I mean, but the meme
I
has
think-
great advertising potential. I would honestly, I would go for like Dear E. So like,
We should-
think about it.
You know what we should do? To promote the Lawn Service podcast, we take this image, erase Hose Mad, and write Watch Lawn Service 9 p.m.
Service,
Fridays.
exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what
Yeah,
I
but
forgot
that's
to
the
do? I
format.
forgot to during the the waiting room stage of the show where we just have music on in the screen.
Yeah, did you remember to turn the music off this time? Are
I
we
did.
actually live?
And are you recording?
Yes,
Okay.
I am recording. Okay, but the point is, what I wanted to do was have the video of Keenan playing the guitar that he posted on his Instagram. I wanted to have that on loop and have guitar music on instead of lo-fi.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be a much better waiting screen. You know what I'm saying?
if you try really hard, you can sync it up with Europa.
Wait, for real?
Yes, because I was fake playing that song,
Okay.
and I did a pretty damn good job at fake playing it.
I'm
Except
gonna
I was
try
not playing the
Make it
right
believe
notes
me.
at all. It's actually the notes I was playing sounded like an entirely different song at some points. Other points you're like, okay, this isn't music.
Is that why you
anymore.
posted it without sound? Because I tried to listen to that video with sound on Instagram like 1,000 times.
Yeah, I will never post it with sound because I couldn't hear what I was actually playing because it was an unplugged electric guitar while I was blasting Europa in my ears.
Mm.
So there was no hope of me even understanding what I was doing.
Okay, so where are we putting this one, Mr. Jones?
I'd say D tier because in the beginning it was good, but
Yeah.
it has been overused just a little bit.
Agree. For the versatility, yeah.
The only thing it's useful for now is no.
The
It's not
nostalgia.
gonna
That's what
have
it's
it.
useful for.
No. Aarush, you probably know what I was gonna do, but say it. But no, what the fuck is that? Is he sneezing?
No.
Bro,
He's
he's
dabbing.
This is Tyler
That is
Pico
a
dabbing.
Pendale
I
meme right there. That is
I was not aware of this meme until Aarush sent this video on the Discord.
just from
This
my
is the
home.
funniest single video I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He has
it's
such poor form.
It's
right,
a
so here's
really
what
bad.
happened. No. So this was Blue and White Day. I don't know. It was a thing. The It was either Blue and White Day, or it was a thing that was specifically for the non-creators at the end of the year. So what happened was like they had everyone up on stage to do like Q&A type thing, but it was like a trivia Q&A. So they ask a question, music, and then whichever team like buzzed in fast enough to answer. Obviously, you know how trivia works.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we had that too
obviously,
at Pembroke.
Yeah, we had that, and somehow I got on that because people thought I was equivalent in intelligence to Krishna.
I
That's
think I was
why-
on that at one point as well.
Yeah, that's why I think a lot of people from Pembroke are kind of stupid. Putting me and Krishna on the same level is an interesting choice.
We have Suli waiting to join the studio. Should we let him in?
Well, Sully, we don't do call-ins on this. We do phone a friend. I'm sorry, idiot, dumbass.
I'm
No,
not
Suli, we
phoning my
love you.
friend yet.
And we're not phoning a friend yet because we're
You
pretty
just moved back
confident
to the
on it.
listening party when you said that.
I moved him. I moved him
Oh.
because he should learn his place. You may be an esteemed friend of the show, but you should learn the rules of guest episodes.
Listen, I think.
Otherwise, you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna say my opinion because I'll get kicked off my own show.
Replace you with a
Literally,
root.
Keenan will virtual desktop my computer and shut down the stream.
Okay, but the dabbing I think is A tier.
That's
It's
a solid
such a
idea.
funny video.
To finish the video, like you gotta watch the video to understand it, because it is the entire auditorium screaming at him to dab. Everybody is just and then it happens and he erupt. It is a magical moment, and I will remember it forever.
Yeah, but
I need to
was
watch
there someone did there happen to be a monkey missing a brim?
Did he, by chance, upon dabbing, did the back legs of his chair bend backwards?
Like, quick question: monkey with no brim?
Keenan, yes.
Thank you very much. That was my joke of the day. I'll leave now.
Okay, so this
we-
next meme is an Aarush special. Yeah.
Is this like a Photoshop or is this legitimate?
This Snapchat stickers
Okay. Because it's
But-
still hilarious. I really,
took
It's
so
so
long to
funny.
make.
I
and
really
I-
wish it was real.
Honestly, I don't know how I did this. Like, it all just happened to line up, you know. I was
Carson,
messing
do you
around
want
with
to talk
stickers.
about your missed picture day opportunity when Ethan was gone last year?
Oh my god, I still regret that, dude. I regret that so much.
Yeah, you're kind of fooling a man's shoes.
I really am.
explain it
Say.
for the show.
So, on picture day last year, when Ethan was in Germany, when we were going up, they had the little slips out on the table, and I saw Ethan's slip with his name on it, because I guess they were just auto printing everything. And I took the slip, but I kept saying that I was gonna go and take the picture as him, but I never did, and I still regret that to this
You
day.
could have. You literally,
could've.
they would have been like, wow, I feel like I've taken a picture of you before, and you just go, oh, I have an identical twin.
Ethan McDevitt even offered to give me his jacket too, and I still didn't do it.
It
Hey,
would have been great.
did
It
Ethan
was
send
the
me a picture or something?
the Daniel and the cooler Daniel moment.
Yeah, because I asked Ethan later that day, and he said you should have done it, and I didn't.
But Michael Klitsch as Kale Kramer makes me very happy, which is why I think it could go in B.
That's a solid B too. That's so funny.
Doesn't even matter. I mean, I did this 3 years ago. And I was waiting for the perfect opportunity to show it somewhere.
It just
To
got
bust it
better
out.
with age. Like 3 years
It's like
ago, I don't think it might not have been as funny as it is now. Because,
definitely.
yeah, Michael Klitsch has had some character development.
Yeah,
And so has
definitely for
Cam.
sure.
Michael Klitsch
evolved.
in 6th grade was a real character.
Dude,
How did you
I
even
don't know
know
whether
who he
to.
was in 6th grade?
Because I went to the same school as him in 6th grade, Keenan. I was literally in his grade.
What the fuck school did you go to?
North
Fucking
Wales Elementary, and then he
Munkle?
transferred to Pendale instead of going to Pembroke like the rest of us, which might have been the happiest day of my life. That's a joke. That's a comedic.
No, I
joke.
think Michael Klitsch went to Carmunkel's school for betrothal boys.
Have you guys seen his new Instagram profile?
No,
Like
I
Actual
showing up
haven't
in
singing
the
not.
one?
suggested. Yeah, it's
No,
supposed to be him singing, but there's like one video of him with AirPods in that I haven't watched.
Yeah, I heard like 2 seconds of it and I noped right out.
Honestly, I
I
admire
mean, it
his
can't be that
I
bad.
admire his commitment to his craft with like dyeing his hair black and everything
Why did he dye his hair black?
because of some part he played in a musical.
Oh,
Really? I thought it was like just the angst.
No, no,
yeah, I'm
it was for a
shaving my
play.
head out of angst. 'Cause I'm an angsty queen.
So where are we putting this meme?
We told you B.
B.
I agree with B.
Horrible host.
B for Kale.
Okay,
Jack
our last
Jack is a
image
C tier
meme
host.
for now. Anyone, the 4 people in the Twitch chat, which might include Giorgio, who's complaining that he stopped watching his Netflix show to watch this. Um, you can suggest more memes for us to add because we have a very small selection.
Yeah, Giorgio, stop being such a
Giorgio-
little crybaby. Or
Yeah.
You're cutie.
every day at Drexel, I will come to your house and I will just start playing like Nightcore and
You don't even
crying
need to
at
do
the
that,
foot of your
man.
bed.
Going to his house is enough.
Nope. This is how
Yo, guys,
this is
no,
how I
no
will get
way.
my
Hold up,
revenge.
hold up. You know what I just realized? Okay,
What?
if you look at the studio channel in Discord,
Mm-hmm.
our names with the first letters in order,
Spells out Jack.
it spells out Jack.
That's insane.
Wow, that's so
This
cool.
crew was meant to be. Aarush, you're now officially part of Lawson.
Let's fucking go.
I think it has to stay this way.
But you can never leave.
Never. Never. You can't even leave the studio.
All right, so let's explain this meme. This is a common meme format. The guy at the computer.
Okay, so
This
Yeah.
Aarush, you made this meme, right?
this is OC, yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. This is such a good meme.
So this was for the junior SGA election, right?
Yeah,
This-
my
An
family is
idiot. Oh my god.
my family is very aware of this what Ansh did because I got locked out of my account because of him.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Two-factor authentication literally happening 3 days before we leave and locking me out of my account. So dumb.
Nice going.
Wait, what did he do?
So from what I know, he took the ID numbers from the students. Like he had access to a spreadsheet where that listed their ID numbers, and the spreadsheet was from like homecoming, so it was like specific students, and he just stole their ID numbers and their emails because obviously you need your email and ID to buy a homecoming ticket. And like it'll have both of them listed, and then he used those to put in like log into their accounts, like their Gmail accounts, access the the Google form, and put in votes for himself.
Completely
He
forgetting the
committed
fact
voter
that they would
fraud.
get in. Yeah, completely forgetting the fact that they would get an alert saying that an unknown Mac had signed into their account.
But here's the thing: like the man used the what are those things? A VPN. His address was hidden, but they still had his IP.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The thing is, I don't know why people kept it as their student ID. I
did
changed
he,
my
like-
password like 2 weeks into the whole student ID thing because I was like, no, I'm not keeping my password as my student ID. That's just waiting for another student to sign into my
yeah,
account.
mine has changed too. Let me explain the incident of why we all at Pembroke at least had to change our passwords in 9th grade.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
do.
what?
Oh.
Okay, so here's what happened. This is a world famous story of North Penn goofing. This is the ultimate goof. Okay, so you know how you said Anj had access to the spreadsheet with all the student ID numbers in it, yes?
Yeah.
So on this website that you could access, you know, like the little waffle icon at the top of Google that shows all their products
Mm-hmm.
and all their
Like the apps
sites?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could click that and you scroll down to this one that was called Contacts, Google Contacts. And if you go in there, there was this button that said Directory, and if you clicked that, there was a list of every single student and teacher in the entire district. And then if you clicked on them and you scroll down, it would show their student ID, like
Oh my
publicly
god.
available to anyone in the network,
Dude.
right? So I discovered this completely by accident, and I searched myself up to make sure it was like legit and everything. And I told exactly one other person about it, and that person was Elliot Hong. So Elliot immediately uses this information uh, to log into, I believe, Mingy's account, Aiden Yee's account, and look at
No.
like their home access grades and stuff. Nothing like big like what Anj did or anything.
Yeah.
And so he does that, no big deal. And the next week, the lunch study pen time lesson is us having to change our passwords, and the school district literally accused everyone of sharing their passwords. And lo and behold, this same exact day, you go on Google Contacts and the directory is no longer there. And that is
My
why
god.
whenever you're sharing a Google Doc with anyone in the district, their name doesn't come up anymore. It's because they deleted the
You're
directory.
joking.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
instead of
god.
removing
It's so
everyone's
typical.
student ID, they just deleted the whole directory.
Jesus Christ.
And they blamed
Well,
it on the students.
Nice
Technically it
going,
was our
North Penn.
fault, but it's still the biggest goof.
Bro, fuck
North
this.
Penn and their monkey ass minds. I hate North Penn IT. Locking me out of my account 3 days before I graduate. Thanks, asshole. I was literally ready to just go, you know what? I'll just fail the last 3 days. I may have a 30-point project due on Friday, but who the hell cares? I'm done. I give up.
Didn't they
This shit's
send an email out to
over.
everyone saying if you don't enable two-factor right now, we're disabling your account?
No, they didn't send it to me. They sent it to another email, which I don't check.
What was that? There's that survey that we had to fill out that they sent to our English teachers.
I
Yeah,
filled
that
it
was
out.
just
Senior
so they
survey.
can. That was just so they can send final transcripts to your selected college.
It was so because the message Mrs. O'Reilly gave us, she was like, "If you don't fill this out, they're not gonna let you graduate." And I was like, "What? What?"
Yeah, that's what Miss Weiser was like. It's
Yeah.
required. You must do it.
Because otherwise, they just can't send your final transcripts to your selected college.
Why don't they just say that? Whatever. We need to rate Anj. I'd say A tier.
A
tier is
tier
a-
for asshole and A tier for Anj.
Yeah.
Bro, but
Imagine
the
being that much
voter
of a
fraud,
gremlin.
man. Voter fraud.
Imagine being that much of a gremlin that you needed to win SGA election.
I'm pretty sure he broke some laws too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like
Oh,
even
he most definitely did.
Yeah,
even
that's-
Carson Francis had enough honor to just cry and
Oh
Just-
no.
To just
That-
cry
no,
and get
we should
herself
put. We're
appointed.
putting that meme on the tier list.
no,
I have
that's
to add
not
the
nice.
text box.
Jack, we're not doing that. That's not
Fine,
nice.
Fine. I'm clicking off the text box. It's not there anymore.
Okay, so next up we got Jess Clem.
This one was insane because for the next 2 weeks, both
It was-
Kayland and I were complaining because I was really pissed off because this was like maybe a week after the Hydro Flask incident, and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to go to Matthew Edwards' office one more goddamn time this month, I'm going to kill the man.
Matthew Edwards is too nice to be intimidating.
Yeah,
He
that's very
is.
true.
Matthew Edwards gives no shits.
He found it very amusing when I had a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich. He was like, my son likes those, and I go, oh, that's cool. I'm
What
sorry,
are-
I'm not 8.
Wasn't Matthew Edwards like the ultimate Chad in high school?
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
girls were like over his high school picture.
Yeah, but all the girls fawn over literally any teacher. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Fluck when he had his keys in the wrong spot. I literally have sources from the running team saying, "Oh no, it's small. I'm not gonna make that
bro.
joke."
Damn.
There was more to the joke, but I'm gonna lay off.
So is this just a North Penn thing where the girls simp for the teachers?
No, it's probably every school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girls love male authority figures.
Oh.
Okay,
That-
Mr. Mr. Ladies Man.
Carson,
knows because he is a male authority figure.
Carson,
Yeah.
now that you've said that, I can guarantee you within 24 hours the top trending hashtag on Twitter will be Carson Baker's over party.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
Cancel
guys.
Carson Baker.
Ladies love alpha males like me.
Here, say this one thing to make her believe you're an alpha male.
ladies always pick the bad boy, and they always leave the nice guys like us in the
Yeah,
dust.
nice guys finish last.
6 foods you
Shaking
can
my
eat to
head.
boost your testosterone immediately.
6 foods you can eat to melt your eyes. Number 1, cheese.
Oh, don't eat the bees; they're endangered.
I said cheese, not bees. My apologies.
All right, so we haven't even talked about the Jess Klimp incident.
That's so
Why?
legendary.
Oh my god, this is why freedom of speech shouldn't be allowed.
A
Yeah.
prime
It's really
example.
annoying because she just reported everybody, and
She was so stupid about it.
So who wants to do the description of the event for this one?
we don't need to
Dude.
describe it. Everybody
Everyone,
knows.
everybody watching knows.
Just what was the thing that happened with Kaylin? Like she blamed Kaylin for spreading the picture of her speech when Kaylin wasn't even there, nor was the
No,
picture.
Kaylin was
wasn't
there. Kaylin was there because Kaylin and me were planning a heist of the Obama cutout. Just anyone who disagreed with her opinion, she reported. That's why I was worried I was gonna get reported because I went up on mic and said I disagree with Jess.
My God.
By the way, Carson, your girlfriend has broken up with you in Twitch chat.
Oh no.
Rip Carson. I guess you weren't alpha enough.
Damn.
Time to be
Carson-
even more alpha. Carson,
No.
shut the fuck up!
This is what I get for being.
I will literally have sex with you right now.
have.
I'm alpha.
This is
I'll
what I
send you a
get.
link for like 5 foods that you can eat right after this.
Thank you.
Yeah, Carson needs to be more alpha, like me.
Dude. I
I'm
guess
super alpha.
I'd be a nice guy in this time repeat.
So where are we putting this one? Where's it going?
F for shut the fuck up.
we need to I think we need the Linus meme in here.
No,
No,
it's
to,
not a
not-
North Penn meme.
No, just to cover the text box.
I was like, that's not a North Penn meme. It's just, I started spamming it on people's YOLOs, and then Ryan followed me. Because people started blaming Ryan for it.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
yeah.
Wolfgang no girls thing, I haven't seen this. Should we wait? Should we? Is this is the video you posted, right, Aarush?
Yeah, I sent.
Should I
just
should I
a
show
video
it live on the
Wolfgang.
podcast?
The funniest
If
thing
you
about
want, I
this
mean,
is, when this video was recorded, Wolfgang had a girlfriend, and he still does, I think. I don't know, Wolfgang, if you're in the chat,
How
please
long is the
update me on
video,
your
Aarush?
marital
Can I
status.
show it?
it's 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Is it
it's not
just
that
him saying
long.
no girls?
No,
No,
it's-
no, it's a thing on his computer.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just
It's like the image of me crying with Shaq as my Chromebook background.
yeah. It's just
Love that
him and
picture.
That's it.
Okay.
No
So
girls.
that's the meme for reference.
I think the irony because he has a girlfriend now brings it up to a solid C tier.
Yeah, it's
But
passing.
let's be real. But in today's context, Wolfgang was not on that simp shit.
He
Yeah.
was never on that sim shit. Wolfgang
Sure.
full king.
We could all learn a thing or two. You know what? He eats the top 5 foods.
Yeah,
He definitely does.
whenever a woman asks Wolfgang to do something for him, he fucking annihilates them.
Yeah. Whenever anyone asks Wolfgang to do something for them, he fucking annihilates.
That's not true. I asked Wolfgang not to stab me, and he stabbed me.
That's a special circumstance, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, that
so
was terrifying. Dueling Wolfgang with a bag of dirt when he had a sword.
Oh my god.
I mean
An
Wolfgang in
ancient Chinese
general is like
broadsword.
an S
No, it
tier,
wasn't. It was a
right?
long sword. Yeah, Wolfgang
C
is just
tier.
S tier, but the
So
meme
it's
is
S
C
tier?
tier.
Yeah. Meme is C tier.
Should we just
Wolfgang is
make
Well,
another
S
put
text
it in
tier.
the
box
middle.
that's just
Put it as
Wolfgang?
B tier. You gotta like do the average.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do the average. Okay,
Mathematical average is
so
B.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. S is 8, 7, and B, C is. We'll round down so it's B.
Okay. Aarush
Okay.
is right. Okay.
Tommy busting a move.
S tier.
That
S tier,
man,
bro.
yeah, he never
So
stops
good.
busting a move,
He
and
never
he's really
stopped.
good at dancing.
And he got on the one big ass Barstool page. Or some
Really?
it was a big party page. Like someone posted him, or they posted the dance circle between him and the kid in the red shirt at homecoming.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Wait,
at
they
yeah.
posted
homecoming.
that on Barstool?
Winter ball. They sent it to the party page, and the party page posted it. Like it was in like on 2 or 3 big accounts. I think one or
Yeah.
two of them got it taken down just because I don't think like they got Tommy's permission.
Why would he
Uh,
not let them? Like his dancing is incredible.
I have no
He
idea.
was on,
I
wasn't he
don't
on? He was on either the Today Show or Good Morning America, one of the two.
For
I don't
real.
Really, I did not know
think
that.
so.
His team was, right? It
Yeah,
wasn't just
Oh
him.
it
yeah.
wasn't just him; it was his whole dance team.
I remember
That's
when we
like
were all forced to go to the talent show and Tommy said he's gonna dance. I was like, okay, Tommy. And then he just fucking busted a move and I was like, okay, Tommy.
he's a really nice kid though.
Yeah.
The
you
Fresh
could, you
Mika
could always
incident.
Fresh Mika is a shit stain on the North Penn community. And
He
I
is.
think it shouldn't be on this tier list. I think we should
Is
have
it?
just kept
I
it.
don't.
I fucking hate Fresh Mika. I was the founder and head of the anti Fresh Mika committee, and I'm sorry. Anybody who's a fan of Fresh Mika was a stain on North Penn.
Is
Yeah,
Fresh
she
Worse
Mika?
than
Mika-
Wait,
anything
wait,
else.
wait. Before we endorse Keenan's statement, is Fresh Mika a member of any minorities? Because this is probably gonna get Keenan kicked off the show too.
Fresh Mika's Indian.
It doesn't
Shit.
matter.
Wait.
This,
As a resident Indian, if he's really as bad as you say, Kian, I'll take your word for it. I give you permission.
Fresh
Just
Mika's
go
also
for
a girl.
it.
shit.
Yeah, explain. I don't know what this is. What happened?
Fresh Mika was a consistent winner of the Brumball Challenge, and
Oh
then
shit! Oh, Fresh
she
Mika.
got
Oh, I remember.
yeah she got featured
Yeah.
on the show, and
Oh.
she then again won the Brumball Challenge. I mean, we all
On the
knew
episode
it.
that she was featured on.
That's
Yeah. But we knew the Brumball Challenge. At least I knew Brumball Challenge was pre-recorded, so I knew she could have done it. It's
Yeah.
just stupid because she asked the question and she probably knows
As
the
a
answer.
member of Mr. Brumbaugh's Nighttime, he never gave away the Brumbaugh Challenge answer, even though he recorded them on Wednesdays. So, literally the only person that could have known it was the person recording it, which was most likely Mr. Gilmer, and Mr. Brumbaugh himself. But Fresh Mika changed the game and was able to use that information to cheat, and then MPTV thought it was a brilliant idea to declare her as the winner of her own episode.
Stupid. But so that Fresh Mika is a stain. But what's probably up there too is the North Penn like drama alert, basically.
What are you
Remember like
talking
the
about?
breaking news about on like the next episode?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
That was just as awful. You don't remember that?
no, what was it?
Wait,
What is
it was
North
like
Penn alert?
it was like a this just in. It was like a investigative
Oh, you know it's
skit.
also a
Piece of cringe.
horrible North Penn meme? Actually, I have two now. The first one is, what's his name? Charles Hurst. And
That's a
the
state of
second
no
one
thanks.
is the convention getting quote unquote hacked.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was the
That
worst.
was a real.
Classic.
Oh, and the balloon drop at both. What was it? Was it
Oh,
like a ball
no.
or
Balloon
chain
drop
ball?
in general. They can't
Just
do
every
balloon
balloon
drop.
drop.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Every
Fresh Mika
balloon
off
drop.
here.
Another hot take: Jaden Weed going on the stage at Minithon to diss Janice Park.
Ooh.
Jaden, you're my homie, but that was not cool.
What the? He just went up and dissed Janice?
Yeah, he wrote like this entire diss track and he performed it on the stage at Minithon.
Damn, that's
I
Was
don't know
this-
if it was
savage,
like
dude.
sleep
Oh,
deprivation
but there's
or
no
what.
beef. There's no
Huh?
beef.
I
Was
can't.
this for the student
yeah,
gov or something, or did he just decide?
Yeah.
You know
No,
what?
no, no, no. It was not. It was
Fuck out
not
of
a.
Because honestly, if he just got up with no purpose except to bully the fuck out of Janice, not that I hate Janice, but it's kind of tight to just decide I don't dislike this
That's-
person, but I'm just gonna fucking roast the hell out of him.
I kind of wish that he had done that and not pre-planned it.
Yeah, you should have just, did a little sex.com magic.
Okay,
sex.com, the renowned sponsors of the show.
Yeah,
We need to get sponsor of the show. Who would sponsor us?
Sex.com.
Sex.com.
You think the
Do you
Honey
guys remember
browser
the-
extension would sponsor us? Perhaps Squarespace, the website
Grammarly.
website.
NordVPN.
Yeah, NordVPN. That's a good one.
ExpressVPN.
I think if you guys just start doing like the sponsorships, like today's episode, they'll be like, "Wait, when did this happen?" And then we'll get it because
We should no. You know what we should do? We should basically what you said. We casually slide it in there. Like this episode is sponsored by Alphabet Incorporated or something like that, right? And then we send it to
The
CEO
I'm
of
pretty
Alphabet.
sure that's very illegal.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're
Okay,
not
check.
allowed-
Well, get Fresh Mika off of here. Get her on.
Yeah, Fresh Mika out. G tier.
We're doing what we did with Kentucky.
Diseased ape.
Classic.
Can we play this video
Classic.
too?
Yeah,
Because I don't have a reference for this.
I would like to preface.
Wait, does anyone say any slurs in it?
No.
I
No.
just want to make sure before I play.
I just
it,
called
No.
Matt Long a diseased ape.
Okay.
I'd like to preface. I was lying in this whole video. This video is an incredible testament to my acting. Because I did steal from Matthew Long. I stole from him. And I knew he was going to blow up my house. And I was very okay with that.
Hang on. If anyone's confused, this was in Minecraft, not real life.
Yeah, I didn't rob Matt Long in real life. I don't break laws.
All right, here comes the video.
But I had to.
wait,
I had to play
Akash,
it
bro.
out.
Akash.
Yes, war.
Keenan sounds mad as hell.
There's
I
no
don't
sound.
really
pissed.
Jesus Christ.
Keenan.
I think you say you diseased ape right now while slamming your desk. Can you do it for us?
Hold on, let me check if it's on the stream.
Then who did, Keenan?
It might just be because Discord live streams kind of suck. Hold up, I'm watching the actual stream. Can
So
you-
happy.
Yeah, Sully says there's sound.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're all gonna
I
hear it,
was
so,
I was just blasting my own ears out because it was quiet for me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we all need to laugh at the proper spot.
Okay, do you want me to just play it again? Because it is actually pretty funny.
Yeah, sure.
All right, just no one talk.
Just didn't take my stuff.
I didn't take your stuff! God damn it!
Then who did, Keenan?
You diseased ape! You better not come to Polox's tomorrow. I will actually beat the shit out of you.
I'm so happy I'm not bro.
And there you have
Absolutely.
it, folks.
Absolutely hilarious.
Incredible.
Yeah.
There's
It
enough
was-
people laughing in the actual video that we don't need to laugh on air.
Yeah, it was a very advanced strategy to get away with robbing Matt. Because we all thought, Lucas and I thought it was Matt. And we do not have trials in Minecraft. We are a communist society, so we just robbed him. Turns out it was Akash goblining.
Akash was behind everything. Akash started the Civil War. He started everything.
Akash was such a little goblin shit.
That's what I would expect from Akash. He's so quiet and timid, and you would never expect it.
It took me 5+ hours to undo half of the stuff Akash did. It was awful. And I was cheating the whole time because I couldn't be bothered to legitimately go and find all of his little goblin chests. He had 10.
He just put lava all over his base.
We did. And then, don't tell Lucas. He's probably watching. I lava casted where we were going to build our house. That was not Akash.
Before the server died, I was the only one on the server, and I took the opportunity to commit grand theft sugarcane, and I literally just took the nether boat all the way to the communist base, stole literally all of your sugarcane, which is like thousands upon thousands of sugarcane. Like it didn't even all fit in my inventory, so I just left most of it floating there, and then I
Yeah,
just
and
went
then
all
you
the way
wrote-
back to my base.
And then you wrote, nice job following a how-to when I completely changed the palette. Do you know how much more work that takes, Jack?
Yeah, it's like using the fill bucket in MS Paint.
No, it's not.
It was
You
a,
need...
it was a attempt at comedy, Keenan.
wasn't
Obviously, it
very
was a failure.
It
He
wasn't
didn't
very
find the funny.
I did not find
Okay.
it funny.
Because
But
it took me
disease
like
tape, where
6
are we
hours to
putting
get
it?
components.
Obviously,
S
none of
tier.
you could hear the clip. I don't
S
think.
I
tier.
could because I was watching the stream.
I've
Diseased
heard the
A.
clip before. S tier.
It's an A tier for Keenan's anger. I mean, for as acting. Sorry, not his anger.
I mean, I was a little irritated because he blew up the pearl, but it's just a stupid fucking ender pearl. I was more upset when Fred died because that was so terrible. I was so sad when Fred died and then came back.
So are we putting disease
Aarush,
tape
were
in
you
A?
there?
Yeah,
Yeah, were
he's
you
good.
there when...
I was there doing the whole thing.
No, when Logan killed Fred and I started, like, I almost
Yeah.
started crying and then he came back and I just lost it. It was insane.
Wait, who was
There
Fred?
was no way. There was no way. Like, Logan had to have killed Fred because I saw the name tag on him.
Wait,
but
what,
then-
what? No, what was Fred? What?
It was an Enderman I tamed. So there was a bug in 1.14. I forgot when we played, but you could, if you stared at an Enderman for really long, it would aggro on you, and then after a while, it would de-aggro because it like some weird code, just like mobs after a certain amount of time de-aggro on you, probably to stop stuff from getting stuck. And so it would de-aggro on you, but it would still follow you around. It would just never attack you. So I named him Fred with a name tag so he wouldn't despawn. And he would just TP around and do stuff. And then during the daytime, Logan was like, oh shoot, an Enderman, and just attacked and killed him. And I was
Damn.
devastated because I had like, I stared at him for like 20 minutes. And I was like, no, Fred!
Rest in peace, Fred.
Yeah, and then I was just walking around and there was an Enderman following me, and I was like, "What the? Why is there an Enderman following me? I'll go try to tame him." And then I was like, "Why is he not aggroing on me?" And I went and walked up, and I just saw the name above his head say Fred, and I was like, "What?" And then I made a church based off him.
Beautiful. Beautiful love story.
You say that very
Crazy
casually, as if people just make churches on the
Well,
daily.
Giorgio ran the church.
He was a high priest, or no, the Pope. He was the Pope.
And then I killed Sully like 6 times in the church.
Yelling at me for killing Akash, but he turned out to be guilty.
Akash was absolutely evil.
Akash's war crimes are innumerable. That's why he was soft banned from the new server.
Yeah, I literally was just like, I made deals with him. I was like, just screw with other people. Like, screw with Matt. I'll set up a portal for you, and I'll give you diamond armor. And he's like, okay. So I gave him the diamond armor and set up a portal, and he still robbed us.
Damn. Stone cold.
I feel like Akash is just someone you wouldn't turn your back on in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, no.
No, I would still turn my back on Akash. He's too small. I could just long live the king him.
All right. So next up we have Dan Haynes, the man,
That's
the
true.
myth, the legend.
Dan Haynes
Not
is
to be confused
legendary.
with the man, the Chin Man, the myth, the legend.
Dan Haynes is
That's another meme
absolutely
right there.
legendary and should be top of S tier. Nothing can beat Dan Haynes.
Dan
Wait,
Haynes
let's take a
is-
sec. Was Dan Haynes our first meme technically, like as a class of sophomores?
I think so.
Just
This is like a
everyone.
meme that's in our hearts. Like
Everyone knew Dan Haynes was a legend.
He,
Like,
Dan
there was-
Haynes is so amazing.
When Dan Haynes graduated, it was the most devastating day in my life. I'm getting a little choked up just thinking about it.
he lives in my neighborhood. I see him walking around.
Sully disagrees. He says the first meme of our North Bend careers was the Brumbot challenge.
Yeah, but nobody cares what Sully says.
Oh no.
not telling
You're
a
not allowed
friend.
to say that right now.
Look, my hatred of Sully has nothing to do with his race. It has everything to do with his gender.
Wait.
Oh my god.
If Sully
When are
was
we
a
gonna-
woman, I'd be simping hard to him. Female Sully is the only woman I'd simp to.
Sully is screaming in the chat.
Too bad he's not gonna get phoned in.
Can we? I actually want to hear his response to that.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
phone in
yeah,
Sully.
I'll put
I'll
it in
use
on
my
your
phone
phone
a
a friend.
friend.
Sully, you can phone a
Hey.
friend.
So Keenan, you want to explain something?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you were a woman, I'd simp to you.
You know, that makes me feel pretty good. Thank you, Keenan.
Yeah, too bad none
got
of your
you.
family members are like you. Like, how come there's not another Sully?
You don't even know any of them.
They are all better than you. That's the problem. Your sister doesn't speak. That's great. Your brother actually shows up to stuff and can actually commit to stuff. Also great.
That is true. That is true.
Like,
The
I'm
D&D
sorry,
stuff,
Sully,
they did
but
a
you were
lot.
late to your own birthday.
Yeah, I can't believe
But that's
that.
that's what's endearing about you.
Fashionably late. Fashionably late.
Not fashionably. It
Straight
was
up late.
disgustingly late. I was sick to my stomach.
Oh, okay, wait,
still-
Aarush doesn't know what mochi is.
I don't know what
Aarush
mochi is.
doesn't know what mochi is.
I'm disappointed.
It's the
I just
stupid
had some.
garbage that my sister keeps feeding me.
What?
Oh,
I,
yeah.
she keeps buying mochi and then going, Keenan, eat this. I don't like green tea.
Oh, you gotta get the mango one.
She only buys the green tea flavor.
I don't really like
The
the green
only
tea
type
either.
of fruit tea I like is fruit
Black.
teas. No.
Really?
I really like fruit teas. I had them like every day in Germany. I'm legitimately obsessed.
I don't think I've had like a fruit tea before. I'm usually like an English black
Really?
tea type of guy with
Like-
milk.
Oh my god, orange tea. I only drink them black because I'm not deranged. I'm not gonna put
Yeah,
milk or
I don't
sugar
put-
in
I don't put-
fucking fruit tea. But like orange tea, oh my god. Oh my god.
That sounds pretty good, not gonna lie.
It's insane.
Orange
I
tea
was-
slaps kind of hard.
Yeah, you
I
don't
just
really-
saw Georgia say Akash is the Antichrist, basically Pakistani.
Yeah,
Pakistan is harboring terrorists.
Akash was insane on that server. It was terrifying.
The power.
Like, I feel like he was just sat at his computer frothing at the mouth, like, I'm gonna troll these guys so hard. Well, he's putting down all that fucking bamboo that like nearly crashed Ryan's server.
Because
someone
I
had
came back,
figured
I was like, what the hell is this? I couldn't move.
It was literally while Logan was in the, like, Logan or Justin was in the mine. They got up and they were like, what the fuck? Like, they could have only been down there for 40 minutes. Akash is so efficient, too. Dude, turning all the iron into shears just fucked me so hard.
Oh
It
my
was-
god.
It was 3 stacks of blocks, and he turned them all into shears. And I've never seen a troll like that before.
That's really good.
It's so intense because you just like
Our
they're like,
absolute war against him.
oh
The lack
my God.
of
We keep
lack of
restarting
humanity-
servers. We kept restarting servers.
The lack
No.
of humanity that you need to have to pull off a prank like that.
Yeah.
And Rip
It's
Harris.
just. Oh,
Harut.
He rude.
Harut.
That was so shit.
I still remember when you guys were talking about it in Communist Craft. Hey, you guys want to start like a new server for the 2 weeks that you guys are off? The 2 weeks. The 2 weeks.
Yikes.
That didn't
Christ.
age well. You know what else didn't age well? I had a countdown to when school ended for us on June 10th. And I said we finally escaped this prison. We escaped it in March.
I remember
He
complaining
escaped
like
that prison and got to another prison.
I remember in
Yeah.
September I was talking about like we don't have like a set graduation date. That's so annoying. And then now we're just like, oh, we're walking.
Yeah.
At least
In
we're
front
doing
of-
something. Borytown
I'm
isn't doing
pissed.
anything.
Why can't we
Oh, wait.
drive?
There's
Let the students drive.
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
What I was
some
thinking,
parents.
right, is you go to like one of those like exotic car rental places, right? And you rent like something crazy like a Ferrari. You pull
Like the
up,
Rick and Morty mobile.
yeah, you pull up to the track, and
Do-do-do-do,
you
banana
somehow
boats.
have managed to sign yourself up for a time slot that no one else has. You pull up to the track and you start drifting around it.
Dun, 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 dun.
While blasting the Tokyo Drift music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think actually the auto show last year, I think the playlist did include the Tokyo Drift song.
You have to. It's a classic.
But
That's a
to be
requisite
honest,
song.
I feel like it would be way better if you pulled up and started drifting in a school bus.
No,
Yeah.
me and Brian
Every-
One of the mini
legitimately
ones or
have
like a
talked
big
about
ass
the
school bus?
logistics of drifting in a school bus.
You could do it. It'd be
The big
hard.
one or the
Is
mini
it-
one?
Is it rear-wheel drive?
No. The problem is
You can
you
drift
could
all-wheel drive.
you would
Yeah,
flip
okay,
it
you
very
can do that.
easily. You would need the school bus to be full.
That's why you need the kids in there for the counterweight.
No, or
Yeah, literally. You'd have to go, okay, I'm
Put them all in the
drifting
front.
left, and have everybody switch to the right.
okay, wait, I have a better
Yeah.
idea. What if instead of filling the school bus and endangering lives, you slam
that's
it to the ground, take out the suspension, and then you drill a second school bus to the side, so it's twice as wide.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Wow.
I'm
picture
gonna
in
go
my
do some
head.
dishes. I'll be back for Chaos Go later.
Yeah,
Okay.
get the hell out of here, Sully.
Get them.
So,
Get them out of here.
Actually, this is a good time because our next person is Kyle Berger, and who better to talk about Kyle Berger than the victim of his harassment, Giorgio. Giorgio, if you're still in the Twitch chat, you're welcome to join the Discord
Who's using their phone a friend?
and talk about. Yeah,
I'll use it, 'cause
I'm
it's
phoning
in
in Giorgio. Giorgio, if you're still
Okay,
there,
Jack's phoning me in
join the
Giorgio.
Discord
Okay.
already so you can scream about Kyle Berger. I put the Discord link right
Fuck-
above the
He
chat you
said,
just sent. I
"Fuck
know you're
Down
still there.
syndrome tiger."
Is
He's out.
Bruh, Anna just joined.
call and waiting.
Yo, boys.
Hey Giorgio.
I gotta keep it PG. I understand that.
No.
You just can't say. You just
Go
can't say
off,
fuck
man.
or
Go
brother.
off.
Oh fuck! I hear myself through the Twitch. Hold,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
would
can't.
recommend muting the Twitch.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
do that.
I had to beat the Twitch. Yeah. So what's up? What's up, boys?
Okay, so we're talking about Kyle Berger.
Yeah,
As you.
the fucking Mad Lad himself, the guy who fucking got like, he was like a superior complex, bro, from like a
Superiority
15-year-old boy. What
I
the
actually,
fuck?
I actually have some lore.
Some lore? Okay, go on.
What?
Give us the
Berger.
Kyle Berger lore.
Some lore. Actually, legend has it, back in his high school days, Mr. Gilmer still ran MPTV because he's ran that shit forever. And I think Gilmer had to cancel one of the sports broadcasts Kyle Berger was doing, and Kyle Berger ranted to Gilmer for an hour saying, "I can't believe they canceled my show." Gilmer was pissed.
Soy
He's like,
boy.
"Your show? Your show?"
The fucking soy boy, dude.
So Giorgio, you want to tell the story of Kyle Berger and the Putin poster?
The fuck? Yeah, sure. I'm playing GTA right now too, so I'm like doing some missions. Anyways, because I wasn't expecting to be a surprise guest. Yeah. So for our class cabinet, we were running an election for the 2020 year, right? And me and 3 other people, we were running, and we were doing we were campaigning, right?
Yep.
And we all got in the room and they were giving us like the whole showdown before the actual election started. He was like, "Yo, so you can't do this, you can't do that. I should say you can't like buy votes. You can't like harass people. You can't be mean. You can't be a dick, right?" And that
You
that was
can't log
basically
into
it.
other people's
And just to
Gmail
preface,
accounts.
Don't vote
Yeah, you
for
can't
us.
hack into people's emails and vote for them. Yeah,
To preface, Giorgio was running for president of class
President,
cabinet, so
correct.
he's obviously
Yeah.
he's in like the big leagues.
we
Yeah.
were in the big leagues, baby. And so I'm like, all right, cool, that's great. So basically, a week after that, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna like print out a poster, get the word out. And that poster was a photoshopped image of Putin riding the bear, the Russian president, with my face photoshopped on Putin, and my running mate his face posted on the bear. And we put it all over the school. It caught fire. I swear to God, bro. Everyone was fucking talking about it.
Brilliant poster.
People, yeah.
I remember
how many staff
Mr.
members do you think we have?
Diaquano questioning the poster when you just
Oh,
hung it up in his
Diaquano,
room.
yeah. Yeah, like teachers I never even knew were in the building. They had their my poster in the room, stuff like that. Thought I was funny, hilarious shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And Mr. Berger wasn't having it. It was 8th period in math class, and I was taking a test, and he and his assistant, the blonde bitch, comes in, and they're like, they come to my math teacher, and they're like, "Yo, can we speak to Georgia for a second?" And he was like, "No. He's taking the test right now. Whatever you want, you could do it tomorrow."
Big
And
homie
I'm
right
like,
there.
yeah, big homie, bro. I'm not saying his name because he loves his privacy, but huge homie. You had him for calc, Jack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big
And
homie.
Aarush too.
Big homie.
Big homie, bro. Big
Oh
homie.
yeah.
Big homie. Anyways. And they're like, "Oh no, we have to talk." And they know I'm hearing them the entire time. They're like, "No, we have to talk to him today, or else he's in even bigger trouble." They leave. Everyone's looking at me while they're taking the test, and I'm looking back, and
Did
Mr.
they do
Houston's
that?
like,
Did they do the thing where like ooh?
"Oh
Like,
no,
you
they
get
didn't do
called
the
out?
ooh." They were just like looking, because they knew what it was. The poster. Oh right. And then Mr. Berger saw the poster right next to my math
No.
teacher. He fucking ripped it down, crumpled it, and walked away. At that point, I think it was Yusef. Yusef then grabbed another poster from his backpack and put it back onto the board, and everyone was cracking up.
In
And
the
he was like,
middle
"The
of
dream's
test,
not dying, baby." What's up?
I'm trying to find a picture for reference. So
I'm trying to find a
people
picture.
can see, like,
I got it on
some
my
of
phone.
the.
I think.
So
I have
Yusuf
one,
just stood up in the middle of a test and put the picture back on the board.
Yes,
Oh my
I think it was
God.
Yusuf, but yes.
The dream
Jesus.
cannot die.
The dream can, yeah, and everyone was just cracking up. But like, I was like distraught, bro. Mr. Houston, he walks up to me. He was like, "Yo, just finish
Hey,
your
you
test,
said you
bro."
weren't gonna
Like,
say his name. We're gonna have to bleep.
fuck. Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
bleep it. It's live, dumbass.
Bro, we're neighbors. We're neighbors in Philly. You know that?
No, I didn't know that
He's-
actually.
We.
So you're just gonna,
Okay,
you're
this
just
time
gonna
I'm
dox
not
his
saying the
address while you're at
address.
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bleep the address. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
drop
gonna
his
say it.
Addy.
But in a sector of Philadelphia, we live next to same neighborhood.
Wow.
Anyways, maybe
Jack,
I was
I've
speaking.
sent an example of one of the posters if you want to post it.
Yeah, just show it up on the live stream.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah. I'll
comes
put it
up to me and he was like, "Dude,
Wait, no. This isn't it. This isn't the one he's talking about. This is.
Oh, I know. I don't have the other one, but this one was the dude was fully naked as well, so that's why.
Oh, do you want the
Give him the bear one, Giorgio. if you
Honestly,
have
wait,
it.
before I talk, I'll just send you guys all my posters, and you can have it up on why it was such a big thing. Right? You want me to do that?
Didn't he pull some shit like bear fetish or something? I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
someone
yeah, yeah.
quoting that.
Yeah.
Call me.
Continue the story.
I'll keep on doing the story, or give you the posters. Which one?
Same time.
Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Story.
Double task,
Yeah.
multitask.
Fuck, I can't multitask, bro. No.
He's already playing GTA, dude.
I'm already playing. I can't do 3 things at once. Yeah. Anyways. Mr. Houston comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, don't worry about it. He literally has no authority in the school. You're not gonna get in trouble." I'm like, "I can't bet." Anyway, so then we go to his office. He's like, "Yo, you know why I called you down?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like, no duh, bro. My fucking face is all over the school." He was like, "Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to talk to you about." And he was like, "Bro, this is just there you go, right up there. Those are one of my posters right there. I had to color in that hat and the shorts because he said I couldn't hang it up because of nudity,
Oh,
even
my
though it's
God.
a public artwork.
Yeah.
And the part is covered too. There's like, come
Well,
on, bro.
he has a microbeam too, so
I mean, yeah, he has a
like,
micro penis. You could barely see the thing, anyways.
it was gonna intimidate Kyle
Bro,
Berger.
is
It's
that
bigger
a
than
micro
his.
penis?
Is that a micro
That
penis?
I thought that was large.
Wow, peen with no bush.
Bro, Adam got no bush, he shaves.
Got no bush. He shaves. Anyways, so Kyle
Yeah,
Berger, he was like,
featured.
he's talking he's not talking about this poster. He's talking about
The bear one.
he's talking, yeah. I'll give you guys the video soon, the poster. And he was like, he's like, do you think this is appropriate to hang up in the school? I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with it? He was like, what's wrong with it, dude? Are you appealing to, like? He's like, do you have like some sort of bear fetish or something? Like, he was like, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, whoa, whoa. He was like, yeah, this is completely inappropriate for school. This has nudity on it. And in my mind, I'm like, nudity? What the fuck? And he just went on and on and on, right? And he gave me an ultimatum. He said, I have to take down all the posters in the entire school, or I'm kicked out of the race.
Jesus
And I'm
Christ.
like, all right, this is just an impossible feat. So I got Mushore, I got a few of the boys, and we all went to every single room. And I was gonna, first I went to my math teacher. I took it down. I explained to him what was going on, and he gave me his condolences. I went to Senor, which I had no idea, never met the guy up until then, right? I walk in, I'm like, excuse me, do you have one of these posters? He's like, oh, you from the poster! I love you, man. Kids been talking about you all day. He's like, first he did it in Spanish first, and I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry, senor. And then he's like, yo, I love. Yeah, he's so awesome. So I was just running around stuff like that, and I take down all the posters, whatever, stuff like that. I go back to Mr. Berger. I'm like, here you go. Fucking take them all. I don't give a fuck. And he was like, all right, great. Oh, and one more thing. I'm like, hey, what's up? He was like, have you seen this video? And I'm like, I knew what video he was talking about. There's a group of kids in one of the lunch periods, in my lunch period, took my campaign poster and glued it on the sides of benches. And if you guys remember that, on the cafeteria benches, and they took a video and they were showing it to everyone.
Oh my God.
And Mr. Berger's like, what kind of president do you think I can allow if you can't even like manage your campaign staff? I'm like, there's campaign staff, bro. I don't even know those like, or yeah. I was like, they're not part of my staff, bro. I don't know. It's just like, I was like, yeah, funny stuff.
I remember when you told us about that. Like, you came in first period in the morning. You're like, you want to know what happened yesterday in Monster? And I was like, no, what's up? And you told me everything, and I was like, bro, it sounds like Burger's projecting with this whole
Yeah, he's
thing.
projecting. Yeah. He said that his main grounds to pull up my stuff was because I wasn't campaigning on the set time. Apparently, I was campaigning early. Because and there's a whole guide rules, right? They were saying, say I was doing it in the beginning of the month, but it said that you can only campaign like the last month, right? And they said by campaigning it means hanging up posters, doing social media, whatever, right? That's what they mean as campaigning. And I was like, I tell Mr. Berger, I forgot to mention this part. I tell Mr. Berger, I'm like, yo, dude, that's great. I read those rules. This is a flyer. I handed them out. I didn't post shit. I didn't put anything on anyone's walls. I didn't like the teachers that you saw pinned on their stuff. I never did. I didn't have those teachers, whatever. And he was like, it doesn't matter. You didn't get my signature. Fucking bad fetish. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's great. Anyways, now I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna put in the Discord poster. But yeah, I'm sorry that the story was like a little jumpy. I always forget every detail. I figure more detail the more time I retell it.
It's the nature of
excellent
storytelling.
story. And I remember
I don't.
the Google
I'm also
Doc
playing
you sent out to
GTA.
everyone apologizing.
Oh, and the right, explaining. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot about that. We had we had a bunch of ones in scraps too. We also had one of Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump meeting.
It was like Chinmay and you guys came together for that. It was really good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
So where are we putting Kyle Berger?
I mean, let's be honest. He should not be here.
E
should
for
be
egg. E for
It's
egg.
just that annoying.
for egg.
He's above
for-
Jess Klimp. That's all.
Finally.
Yeah.
Enough for
E
me.
for-
Oh,
E
you know
for
what? You know what we
annoying.
have to put on here? We have to put on Josh Martinez eating the Tide Pod.
We straight up don't have time for that.
We don't.
No,
like
it's like
10:15.
10:15.
Oh, it is. This might be
I'm gonna
longer
do
than the
it
Mr.
in,
Normal episode.
It probably is gonna be.
Yeah.
The J-Pod incident.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was that
Thank you, Giorgio, for coming on the show, by the way.
Yes, that was
Thank you so
that was the
much.
guy who was comforting his friend while covering her with his cardigan. I say that in quotes.
Lots of wasn't he the one getting comforted?
Yeah.
He sure had the cum. I don't know who had the
He
first.
sure did.
That's a legendary move.
I don't even know if that's a meme. That's just a thing that happened, and we.
Does anyone
It is
want
a
to use
meme.
their phone a friend because Lucas is in the waiting room right now?
Ever since then,
No.
ever since that day, if you ever saw Cotton Candy Hair Man, you just fucking die.
It was. I couldn't look at him without laughing.
Yeah, I would see his stupid little face and his stupid little hair, and I'd go, that guy got head.
Did he actually? I heard from a bunch of people that it was fake, but I don't know if that was just.
I mean,
I don't
he
know.
got in trouble.
Well, obviously, because the video is very, very,
Like he,
realistic. But
you could also he was leaning on a window, so you could see from behind. And I feel they definitely have security cameras outside that window, and I feel like there's information that they aren't sharing. Because honestly, it looks better if they don't share it.
Yeah.
yeah. And right in the hallway, bro.
That's kind of a big nut move, but also.
Oh, just for
really
reference,
stupid.
this is not what I'm showing on screen right now. This is the picture that was controversial with Kyle Berger.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe that.
Giorgio wants to.
Giorgio riding Tommy as a bear.
Nothing.
Anyway.
Okay. Back to it. J-Pod incident.
I think this should get L tier for legendary.
Yeah.
Tier for head.
Legendary. This is like,
Guys.
Justin,
S for sex.
ooh,
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's for sex.
Oh, we forgot about Justin's roadhead.
Roadhead was my bit.
Roadhead?
What?
I don't know why everyone thought it was like it was a Justin and Kelly thing. Justin said on the way out from Astro Club, "I'm horny," and I looked at him and I said, "Roadhead," and he said, "Roadhead," and that was the end of the joke.
He took it
It
for
wasn't. It just he kept going with it. Like
No,
he
he
made
didn't.
dude,
He didn't.
He had a
Right.
whole private story dedicated to Roadhead. It was just
Yeah, but that was because the aftermath. Because he
Yeah.
found out later that like Kelly cried the next day.
oh no.
And
And
this was just like shtick from you. You were just like, yeah, Roadhead. You just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a dumb joke. I'm gonna pull in Lucas for this because Lucas got Kelly's side of the story, and I was an eyewitness, and I can tell you the real story. Lucas,
What?
Kelly's side of Roadhead. Can you recap it?
What was it? He was driving her home one day from school and said, some roadhead, and she took it as serious when it probably was clearly a joke, but it's Kelly.
Yeah, I honestly I don't think he even said it driving home. I'm pretty sure it just ended in the parking lot, in my opinion, because it was like a joke between like us two.
Yeah, I
And it
don't
was-
know.
Like, that's just my take. I don't think he carried it into the car because
I don't think Justin is possible of asking that in a serious way.
Yeah.
No.
But now it's legendary.
Yeah.
Just because of that, like 4 second, just 3 words: roadhead, and done.
That's 2 words, dipshit.
He's never been able to live that down.
I mean, it was great though. It's hilarious. Just roadhead.
It's a funny. Oh.
Giorgio wants me to mention that him riding the bear, that poster was also, he claims, in every middle school and some elementary schools.
Oh my god.
How did it get there?
Yeah.
Anyone want to use their phone a friend? He's still in the waiting room.
He was explaining it to me, so you should definitely drag him in.
All right, Giorgio, explain.
Oh, I just messaged in the chat. Well, no, every middle school was from band kids, because at that time I was in. Oh, I have to mute myself. Oh my gosh, oh no. There we
Yeah,
go.
you can't hear yourself on the stream.
Yeah. It happened in every middle school because at that time, I was in marching band, so everyone knew me from there too. So they're like, oh, wow, look at this. And then in elementary school, I just know one of Gwinnett Square because my little cousin goes there and he sent me a picture and he was like, yo, bro, is this you? He was like, can I have context? I just left him on red.
Hold on, let's just finish this out with like a big party.
All right, sure thing.
Let's get Sully in here, and we'll finish this because it's like almost 10.
That's right.
We didn't rate the J-Pod incident.
S for
J-Pod, I
sex.
said S for sex.
Oh,
Oh, I know the kid from J-Pod.
It's S. It's S.
That's an S tier.
He,
can you
God,
vouch
I
for
know
him
you
as a
think-
personal friend?
Legendary.
Cotton hair kid, right?
Giorgio, do you think he was lying when he
But
said?
are we
he
talking about the
didn't-
cotton? I'm talking about a different
Yeah,
J-Pod
cotton candy hair.
What do you mean lying? What happened?
Like, you know how he said that he didn't get head in the hallway? Do you think he was lying?
Dude, I walked by it.
That was a complete lie. That was
That was-
clearly.
Yeah.
I still
Man
remember.
got head.
I still remember the first time I saw a geography story. I was like, "Wow, this is." This happened junior year or sophomore year. Which one?
Sophomore.
This was sophomore, I think.
What's
Sophomore, because he had
yeah.
another year in the school.
Yeah.
It was the spring of sophomore, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he
remember
graduated
that.
last year.
Spring
along
of
with
sophomore
mine.
and junior just really mixed up for me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing him in the hallway, and I was just like, bro, that's the man who got head.
Everyone thought.
Dude, I used to play Pokemon Soul Silver with him. I used to coach him on how to do everything. I used to go over to his house. Yeah.
Sometimes the
Yeah.
student bests the teacher, Giorgio.
Would you give it head, Giorgio?
Actually,
I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
he's
No
not.
head.
He's not as legendary as the one person my cousin caught in his like junior year. He caught 2 people having sex in the C-Pod stairwell.
I heard about
That's
that.
so
Yeah.
No.
I heard about that.
More than
Yes.
that, there's so many people have done it in there. I know, like I've
Because
heard of a lot
nobody,
of the
who the hell
athletes.
goes in that stairwell?
Nobody. That's why. That's exactly why. Kenan, is this the same cousin who?
C-Pod. Oh no, I thought it was
fought with Mr.
A-Pod.
Jones.
No, it's
Yes. This is
No,
the
C-Pod,
same
no one
cousin
goes
who
in.
got
No
my
one goes
dick
in
hurt
C-Pod.
at 2:30.
What about the stairs in like the back of the cafeteria by the bathroom?
Bro, I use those.
Oh,
On the back of the cafeteria?
A
By
guard
the
who sits at
bathroom? I didn't even know there
over
were stairs there.
I know language teachers use that to leave.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
language teachers use that to leave, but the C-Pod one, nobody uses. Like even
Nobody.
the botany people, which is hooked up to that, they can't even hear it because of
Yeah.
like the
We
sound muffler.
I never used a stair, but that was the entrance we used to use for astronomy. I know that.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
Yeah.
I would use that in sophomore because I would go from chem to bio first period to second, and I would go through there because I'd go from.
I mean, either way,
first floor to second.
Yeah, but no
Or
one's
second
having
floor
sex
first.
at like
You
8
scout the
in
place out before you
not
do
busy.
the biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
In
like
any case.
What was
everybody
that?
who does
Yes.
bio and chem at the same year always has it like first and third or first and second.
Yeah.
I remember when
But like
the school
eighth
was
period,
confusing
nobody's
and big.
I gotta keep you guys on topic, bro. Let's hear about the Roadhead boys. Gotta keep you on topic.
Roadhead, bro, we told you
It's
about
too-
You
Roadhead.
finished it? You guys fin- I don't see it. Is it listed? I don't see it
It
listed.
wasn't a listed
It's
meme.
not.
We went
What'd you
off
say,
of
Aarush?
J-Pod.
Oh, my bad.
What about the midget? That's a
No, I
side
don't
meme.
really know.
Oh yeah, we forgot to
Geo.
put Geo.
Geo
Yeah.
fucking. The only
That's
thing
tier.
funny that he's did is he stood on the urinal, which was insane.
I mean, we did that too during astronomy. We had everyone on them.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was
but
bad.
he's a midget.
Yeah, but he's
That's
a
true.
midget.
Actually, he's a little person.
running by, like
What about
like,
the,
I wish
What about the clip
Him in the
of
fight.
yeah, the clip of him in the
Oh,
fight,
yeah.
and then Ryan clipped it to say like, when your pizza rolls are done.
The one in the bathroom, right?
They got it on like a page or like a fight page or something.
There's also like one of what's it called? Him on a treadmill just eating shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, he was running and he was just like face planted.
Yeah.
We really need to wrap this up.
Yeah. Plus, we're
Yeah.
starting to get to the point where we're just being mean and not satirical in any way.
This,
Yeah, well,
this
fuck
isn't
you.
mean.
Lucas, get out of here.
Compared to what we usually. Oh,
Get him
well.
out of here.
Bring him back.
No, we can't have Lucas on during a time like this in our country.
That's actually true, fucking anarchist. You can't argue with me because he's stuck in Twitch chat and I don't look at Twitch chat.
Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I think this is our longest episode. Lucas, for an update, Lucas has said, "I
Definitely.
hate you all" in Twitch chat.
Thank you for inviting me, boys. Thank you.
Thank you for
Appreciate
coming on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you everyone.
Oh
for
wait,
coming on. Thank
I
you
have him
to-
blocked in Twitch chat too, so I can't even see what I want to do.
Thank you to our special guest Aarush for coming on the show.
And
was a
thank you.
great time.
It was an excellent episode. Thank you,
Uh,
Aarush.
I'd just like to thank our sponsor,
G
Sex.com.
Fuel, don't tell Keepstar.
No,
Sex.com.
Sex.com.
You forgot the
Uh,
space. Forgot the
Use-
space.
use code LAWN to get 3 months of premium free.
It might not be a joke, bro, because like
You know what I've seen
I don't
as a
even
legitimate
think there's
sponsor?
premium Sex.com.
I've seen as a legitimate sponsor this website Adam and Eve that just sells adult toys.
I see that all the time on Instagram, dude. It's ridiculous.
Have you seen the Roman one?
I have not.
Oh yeah,
Trojan?
that's bro.
Guys, apparently Mr.
Roman?
Kolb just gave his last piece of work.
Oh, the sophomore one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Ryan sent that to me this morning.
Send the memes.
What was his last piece
Okay.
of work?
It was you
there's
have
only
to
one-
submit 3 memes, and one of them has to be OC about
So-
computer science, about your experience in the class. And I
Yeah,
think
I wanna
he's
give
gonna.
you
He's
an
pro-
answer.
and to be honest, I think he's
I'm
probably
still-
gonna use them to karma farm on programmer humor.
How about the ones about our class aren't even going to be usable for karma farming on
Yeah,
program?
they're gonna be
Is
very
it
like
gonna be-
niche.
Yeah, it's going to be people complaining about me,
Us.
you, Caleb, just screaming the whole class.
Wait, how
I'm
many
still in the CSP
sophomores
class,
are in our class? I thought it was just, you know.
Every time Aarush came to our class, he couldn't get shit done.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or we would never get shit done. It would just be one day we
You know
would
who-
sit down, finish the day all in that day, turn it in, and then fuck off for the
I
rest of the
think Killer
class.
Bean's gonna be a meme.
Oh my god, I that was probably one of my favorite things to actually watch with you guys.
No, they gotta include Aarush and Mr. Kolb working on Kalen's puzzle.
Oh, true.
Sully's sex pop-ups.
For sophomore or like underclassmen, there was, you know, Jess, Ifrod. Who else?
Yeah. Pretty much everyone on Ifrod's side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, Wolfgang and
Wolfgang and Aiden.
Yeah. Okay.
But they were like far corner.
Yeah. Yeah. They were really right next to me. So the 4 people, right? I think so. Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm gonna ask them what memes they sent them.
They better include
They better include us, dude.
Sully's porn pop-ups.
Sully, you want to explain that?
I don't know. I seriously don't know how I got it.
Every single class, Kalen would scream, "Sully, what is that?"
And I wouldn't even
He'd
pay.
go,
I
"It's not
wouldn't
what
be
it
paying.
looks like. It's not what it looks like."
And I wouldn't even be paying attention to my computer. So that was the worst part. I was like caught off guard at the same time that Kalen screams.
Oh, did you know Mr. Kolb revealed the secret of his 4-monitor setup to us?
What's the
Yeah,
secret?
really?
Me and Ryan asked about it, and he said he has 4 monitors because he has 2 computers, and that's also why he has 2 keyboards and 2 mice.
Oh yeah,
That makes sense.
You guys didn't know he had 2 computers?
No, I
Oh,
thought it was
I thought
all
that was-
just one, and he had like a huge battle station at his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 2 keyboards.
Like he was gonna launch like tactical nukes or something from there.
No,
He
he
won on
hooked
that.
up
Probably
his-
was.
He hooks up his school laptop, and then he also has a desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I've
yeah,
actually
it's
been on his
interesting.
computers, even though he never noticed.
No, what
Whenever
me and
there's a
Ryan
sub,
wanted
just
to
kick
do
them off.
is so basically what me and Ryan would do every class in Mr. Kolb's class is anytime one of us went to the bathroom, which was basically every class because the class was so boring, we when one of us would
Not
leave,
relate.
we obviously you leave your computer unlocked, right? So we would just put like some stupid image on the
Oh,
computer
of course.
Nice.
screen. So mostly it was just like dumb memes like Linus or something. And then one time Mr. Kolb came over when Ryan went to the bathroom, and Mr. Kolb literally moved his code directory so he wouldn't be able to find any of his files for class. And Ryan came back and he was so worried, bro. He thought all his files were gone, and then Mr. Kolb came around and he opened the folder and he said, "You should lock your computer next time." And
Yeah,
so Ryan and I were trying to think how to get back at him. And one time,
Never got to. Oh.
Mr. Kolb left the room once, and we were like, "Should we do it? Should we put like Linus on his computer and turn on the smart board or something?" And we were talking about that, and then by the time we actually got psyched up enough to do it, he came back. So we asked him, "Mr. Kolb, what would you have done if you came back and Linus was on the screen?" And he said he wouldn't. He said he didn't think it would have been funny, but if we found an actual funny image and put it on the screen, he would have been okay with it.
He does
Dude.
laugh. He does laugh because I would post a lot on the classroom. I'd post
He-
like comments.
You know what
and
he did?
kept
He
He
blocked
blocked Keenan.
comments on our classroom.
Yeah,
he
Because of
blocked
Chin
comments
Man.
on
Yeah.
all of the
He's like, hey
classroom.
guys, my name's Akash. I found a cool pebble. Ask me about it tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, that's
Hung
what.
would,
Yeah, Hung posted that. But
Hung always forgot to sign out, so I'd post it on his classroom,
I
and
remember
then later I got tired of waiting for Hung to forget to sign out again, so I just posted on my classroom. Like I'd post comments, I'd be like there was the one where he was like hacking into government things, but it was like a joke. And I said, I don't support committing crimes. I don't think I should do this lesson. And then like Wolfgang posted a couple other comments, and after that he just he blocked everyone from posting comments and deleted all of them except for I don't think we should commit crimes by me.
And we still can't comment. So I'm kind of sad
Sure.
about.
We have to email him because now we're seniors, but we should be able to comment.
But you already know he was farming balloons on Bloons Tower Defense
Oh,
5
for
on
sure.
monitors.
For sure.
We have to
Lucas
end
wants,
this.
Lucas wants to know if our next
Yeah,
guest
we need
will
to-
be,
we need
will
to-
be Mr. Cole.
It
We should do that. Yes.
Get him on
Get
the
him
show.
on here,
Bring
please.
Lucas back in here.
Well, let's end this and then we'll bring Lucas back.
Yeah.
No, we'll bring Lucas
we'll
in
end
and
the
then
show.
we'll end it. Lucas, you're in
Okay.
to end it. We're all gonna together say the goodbye. All right, one word at a time. Starting with Jack, we're gonna say goodbye. Jack, you go first. Say one word.
Good.
Bye.
Oh, Aarush, you're a dipshit. Let's do this
Are we going
again.
in the order? Okay.
Yes.
Start over.
Okay, wait. We have 7 people. We can spell the word goodbye. Okay, ready? G.
Oh.
Shouldn't I do G since my name
Oh my
starts with
God.
G?
Oh my God.
I'll do G. You guys can figure everything else out, okay?
Okay, are you guys
G.
all seeing this order?
Yes, you're all looking at the Discord order.
Oh!
It's the same one for everyone.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
And Roger is still playing
Oh,
some
okay.
AMD.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. Okay. I'm
Okay,
good.
ready?
I'm good to go.
G.
Oh.
Oh.
D.
B.
I. What?
Oh my God.
E.
You dummy.
So, Sai, if you could just like edit that out in the video.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I was confused because he said I, and I didn't
I
realize
said
that the-
I?
Yeah.
No, it's a
You said
Y.
I.
I
heard
said
you
why?
say I.
Oh,
So
I heard
why?
I.
All right, let's do this again. This time we'll get it right.
All right, here we go.
Everyone has
G.
a letter.
Oh.
Oh.
D.
Why?
There we go.
All
Goodbye,
right,
everybody.
All right,
Goodbye,
stop
everyone. Thank you for
streaming
having
now,
me.
Jack.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks for stopping by.
Jack, turn
Thanks
off
for
the
coming.
stream.